Hello, welcome to Martinmade. My name's Stephanie, and today I'm going to give you a tour of our garden. So just the other day, we finally got our flowers in. Boy, has it been a cool spring. We've had quite a few nights where it's gotten so close to freezing temperatures that we were too nervous to put our flowers in the weekend we normally do. And so this year has been a late start for all of our plants. We have just got those in just a couple days ago, and I thought what I would do is I'd take you around the garden. I have a couple of questions for those of you with green thumbs. I am nowhere near being an expert on flowers or even vegetables. My husband and I are like researching all kinds of things about vegetables before we plant something, just so that we know how to take care of them. Same with flowers. I try to really get an idea as to what I'm putting in and what it will be like. But there's a couple of things that I have this spring that I'm not for sure are going to be the right flowers for where they are, but I put them in praying and hoping that it turns out well. So I have a couple of questions for you guys, but I also would like to show you what flowers I've planted and what fruits and vegetables we have planted. And so here's the tour of our gardens. Okay, so starting off, I have my planter here that I decided to put some kind of vining plant in. I really wanted something to kind of drape down over the side and come down, because I wanted the flowers as they're blooming, I wanted it to look really nice and pretty, kind of like a waterfall of flowers. And so that's what I decided this year. So I did this ivy geranium, and it has some beautiful, beautiful blooms. Here's a couple, just really pretty blooms. Okay, so down at the front yard here, I have my lavender plant. I'm just putting that in this year. If you could help me, how big do these get? Like how full? Like I kind of wanting kind of some ideas as to whether this is the best place for it. It's kind of towards the front, but I also have some black-eyed Susans that are kind of toward the back there. Those don't come up until the fall, whereas these, they're supposed to bloom through the summer to fall. So that is what I have going on right here. I also have this is what I got last year. This plant has done really well, but we decided to transplant it. It was right here, but now we moved it over here. It's been droopy for the past day. We've watered them. We'll water it again tonight and try to keep it well watered, but we don't want to over water it either. So we're hoping that this one kind of bounces back a bit. It's the time that we were transplanting it is the time that we just decided to do it. I need an idea for something that's going to go right in the middle. So I have two grasses on both sides, but I want something fairly big because we have a pretty big gap from there to our window. So I'd kind of like something a little bit bigger, not a huge bush. I want something controlled well. I don't want it to overtake the whole front. So, but I kind of was wondering what kind of ideas you guys might have for a plant that goes there. I also have my peony. We transplanted that. Actually, it was right over there, and we transplanted it here. At first, the tops wilted kind of down a little. The rest was strong. But then today it's bounced right back. And so it's looking actually really well. We'll water that again tonight, like I said. So that is my front flower bed for now. Okay, this is my hanging planters. I have 2 of these, and I have a dahlia right there. That's what that is. I've decided to put one of those in. Then the next plant is a lantana. I think that's how that's pronounced. And then a bacopa right here. This is kind of more of a viney type one. I don't know if this is kind of big and viney, but those are kind of what I decided. I did 3 of those all in one, hoping it'll fill out enough to where it's fairly big, and I'll have something kind of coming down the side. And so we've got those. Might wonder why our planters like that. My husband decided to just zip tie it so that it was shorter, but we were always hitting our heads on it right there, and so we were always hitting our heads, so that's why it's short. But I have 2 of those, and then on to the back gardens. Okay, here is my vegetable, fruit, whatever you want to call it, bed. We have a couple of different kind of tomatoes. We also have some oregano right there. Oregano is what we have heard good to plant with your tomatoes, so we will see how that goes. We haven't actually ever done this, so it's our first year. We will see what it does. If our tomatoes aren't looking that good, we'll just pull it up. But yeah, we're gonna see how that goes this year and see what happens. We have strawberries, which just take right off. We get so many strawberries on the vine, but then we end up with a ton of chipmunks usually coming and eating them away. We also just this year planted some thyme. We'll see how that does. I don't use thyme all that often, and so it said that it was good to plant with strawberries. So we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't do well, the strawberries don't do well around here, like I said, like with the oregano, we'll just pull it right up. So the strawberries are doing really well. And then down right in there is a little raspberry. We love raspberries. My son eats raspberries nonstop all summer long because we have a whole bunch of raspberries. We have this one. This is new this year. My husband wanted to put one right up so it's above. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Then we have some asparagus here. If you've never grown asparagus, it's actually a pretty interesting plant. It can grow up to like 20 years. And so we have some that are just too small. We aren't cutting or anything, but we've had a few spears come up that are really good size. This one will be soon ready to harvest. This is our 2nd and 3rd year. For some of the plants are 2nd year, some of them are 3rd year. Here you see, here's another one right there. So yeah, we have our asparagus. Okay, this is an experiment my husband is doing. These are tomato plants. This is his little cherry tomato, which really needs to be watered. We'll have to do that tonight again. But we've also planted a potato, which has not come up yet. The potato is going to, this whole experiment is to plant a potato plant and graft a tomato plant to the potato plant. It has been done, and it has done really well in places. So this is my husband just trying it out. So he has 2 little tomato plants here. He's just kind of growing both of them, and then he's got a potato plant down in here. It has sprouted. There's a little sprout there. Don't know if you can see down in there enough. It has sprouted, it's just not come up. So I don't know what's going on with it, but it's just an experiment, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so then I have here my second planter, and I have some basil here and some oregano. Now that's why that oregano that's in the back garden is not a big deal, because my oregano here is what I will use for cooking. I just wanted a planter of these two because I use basil and oregano for like a ton of my recipes. So those are the two that I decided I'm just going to do 2 this year, and we will see how those go. Okay, this is our bed of raspberries. You see all those? All of our raspberries. These were quite tall last year. My husband pruned them back quite a bit. He thinks he pruned them back quite a bit too much. But we did get a new one in. I'm trying to think of where he put it. Either way, we have one new one here, and then all of these are ones that were already here when we moved in. We actually just thought it was a bunch of bushes, and my husband went to go rip down the bushes, and he started noticing raspberries. He realized this is a whole bunch of raspberries. So we started, the past 2 years, we've had nonstop raspberries all summer. Well, not all summer. I'd say like the last half of summer all the way through into like the beginning of November. This year we had them all the way to the beginning of November, which was amazing. We had raspberries the whole time, and my son loves it. He absolutely loves coming out here with his bowl, filling it up and eating as many as he wants. And every year he's gotten better and better with the raspberries, like knowing which ones to pick, which ones not to pick, and whatnot. So this is his favorite thing. So we're trying to let them grow back up and get established well, because they're going to get staked. We're going to stake them so that they're nice and they have a nice shape to them. It's just that before they were kind of almost wild, like they were just, that's why we thought they were just random bushes on the side. So kind of almost thought they were wild, and it turns out that they were raspberries. So that is our raspberry bushes, and those are our gardens for the year. By the way, if you look right up there, we have a little bird. We had a bird's nest, a robin's nest, right on our window, and that's one of the birds. We thought they were gone, but there's obviously a bird sitting on the nest, so we won't take that nest away quite yet. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and for those of you who are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button like always, and I will catch you all down in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.